Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena playing Quick Draft Crimson Vow. Going to continue our streak of 7-win games. One imagines, how could I possibly not, right? And we are offered a Faithbound Judge first pick, which is insanely great. I'm not sure where it is on the draft pick order here, but yeah, ranked 12th best. Very strong card. One I haven't gotten to play with, and one that I've gotten demolished by at least twice, I think. I might have beaten it once. I don't remember for sure. I feel like I haven't. But it's very strong. It's a really great creature, and then when it dies, it's a pretty expensive enchantment, but that enchantment just like kills your opponent over a few turns. So we're absolutely taking that. Lefty is not getting much in the way of signals here because we're just taking the rare, but who knows? They might take Wandering Mind, a pretty good card. Lantern Bearer, Imprisonment, those would be my top other choices from this pack. Yeah, if I saw this pack and hadn't already picked anything, I would definitely take Wandering Mind. After that, I don't know, probably Lantern Bearer. After that, Imprisonment. So Lefty is likeliest to be in blue, but we don't have any strong reason to believe that yet. Just because we just passed them some good blue cards doesn't mean they're going to take them. Minister is totally fine in the blue-white deck, right? Because you tend to have a flyer with, like... I mentioned the blue-white deck because this is Disturb, right? But this is good in any white deck. It doesn't have to be in the Disturb deck. And this is kind of for letting you, like, grind out some more life. Even Herrenblessed Geist, not my favorite card by any means. But if you play with cards like this that have Disturb, you will own things in exile, which means you can use this thing's second effect. However, I think just... I mean, Dawnhart Geist is nowhere near the best card in this pack, right? The best card in this pack is a Braid. Yeah, we should take a Braid. Dawnhart Geist synergizes a little with this in that we might want to run an enchantment deck, and if you have an enchantment deck, then this is good. But really, we just want to run a white deck. And if we're running, like... I mean, I don't know. A Braid is too good to skip. If we end up not being in red, it'll be a little bit sad that I didn't take, you know, a Traveling Minister or something. But we have two very solid cards so far. Panicked Bystander is an interesting consideration because we do kind of, you know, obviously the deck has not really shaped itself into anything particularly yet, but if we imagine that, like, everything we were going to do was based on these two cards, what does our deck do? It removes enemy creatures until it can kill them by playing a 7-mana card. In that context, you want things that help you live longer, right? And like a 2-mana 2/2 that also gains you life seems totally fine. Even if you can't ever pay the black cost for this, it's a totally okay card. Yeah, let's take it. I love this Kindly Ancestor. Now, Parasitic Grasp is a better card. Maybe I'm meant to take that in case I end up in black instead of red. But this is not so bad. And it sort of plays towards the idea of having spirits, which I might have. I guess Parasitic Grasp, we already have a card that wants black, although not very badly. Right, the Death Touch is whatever. It's more that it's like a 3/5 that gains life. Falkenrath Celebrant's also pretty good. But I think for this deck I would rather have a Kindly Ancestor. Because I don't know yet that I'm committed to red, really. Whereas I think I probably am. Like, not committed, but I have seen good white cards, and I continue to see at least one decent good white card, so I might very well be able to play white. I think I'll just take this. It's a 3-drop. It gains life. Great. Unholy Officiant. I mean, Gluttonous Guest is definitely a better card. Yeah, I should take that, right? Maybe I end up not running the Abrade, and then this is, you know, okay stuff for a black-white deck, I guess. The Unholy Officiant is just like, meh. Very kind of, I don't know, it's an okay 1-drop with some upside in the end game, but I think I would rather have the Gluttonous Guest as an option. Don't really want Militia Rallier. Maybe the Vampire Slayer. Maybe the Heron-Blessed Geist. Vampire Slayer is very unremarkable, and so is Heron-Blessed Geist. If I want this, I can always pick it up later. Nobody ever takes these. And it's not like I'm going to want like 4 of them. Whereas 2-drops, I want a lot of them. This one's an unremarkable 2-drop, but could be totally fine. This is a defensive 3-drop, sort of. In that it has pretty good stats, but is not necessarily good at attacking. I mean, it's especially good at attacking when you have another creature, but sometimes you don't, and then it's just like a defender. So, I don't know. Just give me a Vampire Slayer. Militia Rallier or Vampire Slayer again. I guess... Give me a Vampire Slayer again. Kindly Ancestor's fine. This is our wheel. No, it's not. We did... No, we didn't pass one of these. We passed a Dawnheart Geist, not Nebelgast Beguiler. This is a nice, solid... I mean, they're both pretty good, actually, for this deck. Some lifelink would be nice. A little bit of, you know, sort of top end to help me get up to the 5-mana thing, or 7-mana thing would be nice. And this is a very annoying thing for the opponent to deal with. Right, the ability to tap their stuff is pretty strong. And a 2/5 is pretty good at defending as well. I think I'll take it. Okay, I guess I'll take another. I'm not in love with it. Dawnheart Geist and Heron-Blessed Geist both came back. I have several enchantments, right? I have one Ancestor and the Faithbound Judge. I guess it's just those 2, right? But I will take the Dawnheart Geist just because we might want it, and it won't necessarily be easy to pick again. Whereas, as I've said, Heron-Blessed Geists, they're a dime a dozen. Still haven't really figured out whether we're red or black. Could be another color. Catilda. Ooh. Ooh. I'm taking Catilda. I mean, the thing is, like, we've got all these, you know, enchantment things that want us to be playing blue-white, but nobody's been passing those cards. Like, the blue-white deck is not open. Maybe we'll start getting them from lefty. Probably not, but could happen. Huh. Advent Will's okay, but I think just take the infantry. More spirit cards, more enchantments. Decent white cards. I haven't really gotten any other opportunities to, you know. I mean, this is very expensive and a different kind of win condition than the one I currently have. I don't know, I'll just take like a 2-drop. I just bleed dry. This little bramble worm. Or like Scattered Thoughts. There's Innocent Traveler, but like no thanks, I think. I'd rather have Bleed Dry. Storm Chaser Drake, not really my thing. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bleed Dry. There is Nurturing Presence, which is an enchantment, and we have like a card or two that care about enchantments. Right, Catilda and the Dawnheart Geist both like enchantments. I guess, I don't know. Bleed Dry's double black is a little bit troubling because we have all these double white cards and we have a lot of white cards. It might be hard to like play something double black, but I don't think so. I think we can just like run more swamps. Easy, right? Arm the Cathar is not really my thing. Militia Rallier still not that great. Heirloom to give me an excuse to splash red and also to get me my 7 mana stuff faster. Or I could just take a 1-drop to try not to die and have some more late game value. I think I'm just going to take a 1-drop. I mean, the best white card is a Vampire Slayer, which I don't really need more of. But what else am I supposed to pick? Cruel Witness? I guess I have a fair number of non-creature spells, right? I have an instant. I have these 2 enchantments. This enchantment. This enchantment. And another instant. So, like, I guess Cruel Witness could be playable if we were in blue, but as I've said, it really doesn't look like there's a lot of blue going around. I'm like, what am I going to do? Pick black? Pick a Rot-Tide Gargantua? I'm just taking another 2-drop. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Let's make sure Righty doesn't think he should be playing white, I guess. No thanks on the Bride's Gown. Although, I guess if we are running white-black, it could be a thing that happens. What else am I going to take from this pack, right? Nurturing Presence? It's not horrible. I actually think Bride's Gown might be good. I mean, I'm not like excited to run it, but I might. If I end up with the Groom's Finery, then it's like totally fine. Having them both on the field is very strong. And if I don't end up with it, like whatever. I'm not missing much this pack. I don't want the Shield Basher. Nurturing Presence is pretty meh. And all this other stuff is not much. Aim for the Head, I guess, could be something. I think I'll hedge my bets with this one. You know what? Let's main deck it for now. That's how optimistic I am. An Officiant, I guess, again? Versus like a Nurturing Presence. Let's try to get some early game action. Another Beguiler seems a bit much. Do I have any life gain? Not really, right? Well, I have a Kindly Ancestor and Catilda, I guess. And the Gluttonous Guest. Okay, this could be fine. The Knife also could be fine. Except I kind of want to draw my lands so that I can eventually play the Judge again. I don't know. The Faithbound Judge is more of like a 3-mana insane creature. It's also like a 7-mana, like, try to win the game, but that's kind of a secondary purpose, right? Yeah, if your opponent kills it, you can wait till 7 mana, and then it has like extra value in that they have to deal with this thing. But I think just Being able to bring stuff back might be... I mean, like, what am I bringing back, though? A lot of my stuff wants to be played from the graveyard. What am I using the knife on? Lands, I guess? I don't know. Give me a bat. Okay, the scavenger's pretty good. Yeah, this pack, I guess just the heirloom, which could be actually playable. We'll put it in for now. Looks like the abrade is out. We're mainly white with a little black. I mean, the heirloom is the obvious choice here, right? I don't see myself splashing for Scorpion. I don't have any other green stuff that I want. I don't know that I'm really going to want to run both of these either. Man, blue is so open. But only the zombies, not the spirits. Cemetery Desecrator is a pretty strong card, right? So it's 6 mana 4/4, Menace. When it enters the battlefield or dies, exile a card from a graveyard. You can either remove X counters from a permanent, which is not going to happen very often. It's not that many counters in this format. Or target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X, which is like way more common. So this is like 2-for-1s a huge amount of the time, right? Maybe 3-for-1s even. Right, when you play it, you exile something from graveyard that lets you kill an opponent creature. Then you trade this with one of their things, maybe even 2 because of Menace, and then it dies and it kills another one of their things. This is incredible, right? Desecrator, yes, ranked 5th best. Very, very strong. Yeah, so this like 3-for-1s, maybe 4-for-1s. Whoa, what? Okay. Look, it's the number 2 best card. This has been a good pack. Okay, I just need to survive. Oh, look at that. A black-white medium-sized creature that helps me not die and value out. Wow. Those are all insane pickups. I could take another Bride's Gown, which I do not want very much at all. And suddenly I'm like, gosh, you know, these heirlooms to ramp me up to my 6 and 7 drops are looking pretty good. Right, let's cut the gown. For enchantments, I mean, I don't really have that many, right? I think we can get rid of the Dawnheart Geist. It's just I have a few Disturb enchantments. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's not even that good to, you know, use that to gain a little life. I'd much rather have like a Gluttonous Guest as my life gain engine. It's just I'm deciding between like Gluttonous Guest and Desperate Farmer because those are both fairly okay. They're both 3-drops. We can have a 1/4 or a 2/2. The 2/2 eventually turns into a 4/3, which is pretty cool, but the 1/4 is a great defender, and then like I can play giant creature after giant creature if I live long enough. And this also gives me blood, which is nice. Yeah, give me a Gluttonous Guest. I'm pretty heavy on 3-drops, though. God, these cards are so good! There's a Panicked Bystander, which is totally lovely. There's a Scavenger, and there's a Gluttonous Guest. Those are all lovely. I think it's the Bystander, right? We still need more 2-drops. Especially since I kind of want to cut the Vampire Slayer. And gaining 3 life in a turn seems quite achievable with like Catilda, Gluttonous Guest, Purifier, right? There's like a lot of ways, or Scavenger. There's a lot of ways we could gain 3 life in a turn, so this could turn into a really, really big creature. Another Markov Purifier. Where has all this shit been? Like, I'm glad I'm finally getting it. Oh my god. Fierce Retribution, insane. I mean, you know, another heirloom, I guess, is not horrible, but we definitely want the Fierce Retribution. I mean, another heirloom is horrible. I'm not running 3 of them, right? Even 2 is a bit tough. The Fleeting Spirit, I guess, is an okay 2-drop. And that's what I need. You know, its effects are not that amazing. They look good, but it's actually kind of hard to activate them. But I just want like a 2-mana 3/1, I think. Blood Fountain is pretty exciting, actually. Because the only other graveyard recursion that I have is the Bat. And this to dig up 1 or even 2 gigantic creatures would be very powerful. The deck has really turned around in the 3rd pack. I mean, it wasn't horrible before. I had, you know, some good stuff going on, but... Jeez. Okay, so I have to make some cuts here. I'm also wondering, like, is this an 18 land deck? My average mana cost is quite high. I just have too much good stuff. Okay, well, we can cut the Efficients, I guess. I found enough to do with, like, 5 mana and so on. I don't think... I don't want the Drogskull Infantry, but I also don't want to go down to, like... Well, actually, I have quite a few creatures on 2. Maybe I could do that. But, like, the Vampire Slayer is arguably even worse. Especially because Catilda cares about spirits and stuff. Yeah, maybe I could just do that. Running 5 2-drop creatures is definitely less than you would like, but it lets me get in this, you know, insanely heavy-hitting set of 3-drops. And I think I do want both heirlooms. I just have so much that I need to do with my mana. 3.2. Oh my god, I'm like a green deck. Okay, and I have, like, in terms of removal, I have some. I have Bleed Dry. There's another something in here somewhere, right? Fierce Retribution. That's about it. So I definitely would rather have more. A little bit heavy on the creatures. And the non-creatures that I'm playing are just like ramp, which seems a little crazy. What if I tried to toss in like an Abrade? It's a little scary. But I could run just like 1 mountain. And the heirloom, and it should hit most of the time. The problem is, what am I cutting, though, right? Like, not one of the heirlooms, I don't think. Maybe the Kindly Ancestor is a bit slow. I could also run a 3rd heirloom. We have the Markov Purifier, pays mana to draw. I don't have actually a reliable life gain engine, kind of sadly. So this guy's not as good as usual. If I'd taken one of the ministers, this would be way better. But you have to take these, right? They're 3 mana 2/3 lifelinkers that can opportunistically draw you even a couple cards is great. Oh, the Nabelcast Beguiler maybe could go. I took these as kind of like, yeah, you know, I don't really want them that bad. So what if I got rid of you? Keep 1 in, that's fine, as like a defender / tapping nuisance. And then I could run something else. Another heirloom? Question mark? We just have so much going on 6 and 7. I think that might actually be good. Okay. I mean, running the Abrade is the other choice. With 2 heirlooms and a mountain, it should be playable most of the time. Something like that. We can't play it on 2, which I guess is when it would be most impactful. Oh, I meant I double-clicked this, but it doesn't count. Okay, whatever. But it's still good later, once you've like played an heirloom or something. I think I'll try this. Splash and Abrade. I have 2 heirlooms, right? I could do that. Okay. Well, I mean, we have some insanely powerful, expensive cards. We just have to get there. Versus Egyptio. Fine. Slow. I don't have any 2-drops, but I have Catilda and some like spirits and stuff. And also, by the way, I have a red mana. In case I eventually draw my Abrade. Love to see opponent doing nothing. Do I want to play a creature right now, or would I rather just run out an heirloom? I think I'd rather have an heirloom. Like they might be abrading my ancestor, which is not amazing, and I don't want to run out Catilda right away. I could bring her back with the bat, I guess. Let's just get more mana. I'm out of lands. Let's keep ramping. Okay, didn't draw anything more to play. This is going to be a little bit annoying to deal with, but all I need is another creature to block with. Oh, also I could have not played anything and used Fierce... Oh, I should have played this and then Fierce Retribution. I sort of forgot I had 4 mana. But I don't know how important really is it to kill this thing. I'd probably rather save Fierce Retribution for something else. Hey, same colors. Wow, that's a card. So when it attacks... No, activate only as a sorcery. Okay. So they can't do it mid-combat, but they don't have to do it when combat begins. Okay. I mean, that resolves. I'm a little bit worried about Blood Fountain bringing back a good creature here. I guess I'm just going to kill the 4/3. There's the Abrade. Is that what I want to do? If I played a Catilda right now, it would just be a 2-2, right? It says 1-1, but once Catilda's out on the board, she'll contribute to herself. I would really like to transform this, but I don't see a way to do it right now. I could bleed this dry, which seems a bit excessive. It's causing me a slight nuisance. I'm just gonna play Catilda, I think. There's no sense holding this back because they're just going to tap it anyway, and knowing that I don't want to block with Catilda. Ooh. That's really scary. Okay, I can abrade that, though. And Catilda can start gaining life. Thank goodness, another land. Okay. Well, I think that's good. I was thinking play the Nabelgast Beguiler. It means I have to wait on this. But I have something down that can block their 2-1 usefully. Play this pre-combat so that Catilda gets bigger. Are they going to bolt me now? No. Okay. Actually, a 3-3 is a good blocker right now, isn't it? Oh, but it transforms this. Okay, let's game that now. What are you going to do for 1 mana? You could have bolted it when it was a 2-2, but you can't now. Okay, we're being given permission to transform. And you can't really get in with the Geist anymore. This can get in if you want, that's fine. I don't know if you do want. Probably. What's it going to do? Block Catilda? Maybe, if they have a spell of some kind that's relevant. Like Bolt. But they didn't have it last turn. They could have something more expensive. Okay. Man, you are putting me in prison a lot, huh? Okay, need a little more mana for that, huh? Am I playing the bat here to return nothing? Just to have like a creature? Because I think what I should do is attack with Catilda and then use this to tap down their Geist. And then what am I doing with my 4 remaining mana? I could abrade something. I don't think I have to. But I also don't really want to play the bat until it's necessary, so maybe I will just abrade their flyer. Okay, let's just attack with this and pass. I guess I could also bleed dry to use my mana more efficiently, but these creatures are all small enough that I don't really have to. Really? Okay. Sure. I was kind of hoping to get her back when she died. I could have braided her myself at some point, I guess. I don't think that's that great an idea. Might be, though. No, it's crazy. Target another card from a graveyard. So I can exile this and blow up Catilda if I want. Is that good? I think it is, before they can exile her. Because I can fish her back up with the bat. Or I can just play her as the enchantment effect. Yeah, let's do this. I can kill their Ghast, whatever, but I don't really care. Oh, only an opponent. Never mind. So much for getting back Catilda that way, but it's still a very commanding position to be in. I mean, if you blow up Catilda, it's like game over, right? If you ever exile any of my stuff, you're in a lot of trouble, I think. You need to keep playing creatures. Okay, great. So my black-white spirits deck with a braid. Sure. Maybe that's the title? Black-white spirits with a braid? I don't know. It's just like, it's probably not even that weird a splash. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not very good at splashing, and it's kind of nice that it at least worked for one game. I got good value out of my braid. Had no trouble playing my stuff. And played multiple insane bombs, I guess. Only 2, really. Totally fine. You know, better than my last opening hand, really. Yeah, it's a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Alright, what's your other color, buddy? Red? You would expect red, right? More black. That I did not see coming. I guess they must have several lands of the other color in their hand. Okay. Or enough, anyway. I'm supposed to play this, right? What if I didn't, though? What if I just played an heirloom? Like, this doesn't even really do that much at the moment. Yeah, just give me more mana. I have like, look at this life gain package I have here. I hate that. Good. Land's exactly what I was looking for. I can now play a 3-drop and still have open the... Does 1 damage. Still have open Fierce Retribution. I guess this is the 3-drop I want? Because it trades with this easily and also threatens to gain life to let me Markov Purifier them. Do they attack with anything? I don't know. Maybe the 4-3 because I would have to double trade, it looks like. Okay. That's a big creature. I have 6 mana. Well, we're at a standstill on the board, but opponent's creatures are bigger than mine. Ooh, okay. I guess that's the one I'm going to have to fiercely retribute. Or bleed dry, okay. So I was thinking for this turn, play this guy, draw a card, but there's not actually any creatures to exile, so that will not be happening. This is an instant. I can wait, I guess. Maybe... I don't want to pass and turn it into night, right? So maybe I exile this, decline to sack, and then when this attacks, I fiercely retribute it. This guy's going to flip, which I don't much like. And the 5/5 I can deal with just like ordinary combat, triple block or something. This game is, I mean, it's going okay. But not amazing. I have just barely enough of a foothold on the board that like nothing bad is happening to me, but it could start. Another socialite. Yeah, it's a good creature. But now I get Markov Purifier value. Because I can eat up their Innocent Traveler. Ooh, that might be even better. Right? Insane value? Exile another card. So I don't have to use it on a permanent. Okay, how bad is it to let this live for one turn? To make sure that I can get the value of... Like, because I want to use this on my card, like my Bleed Dry. But I also want to make sure they do not recur this. I think it's more important to make sure they don't recur it. So if that attacks me once, I guess tough luck. Yeah, I would say we're in a strong position now. Having drawn this guy improves everything by quite a bit. Okay. Blood Fountain is good, but not necessary right at the moment. I could just exile a Fierce Retribution to kill this guy, but I still don't want the 4/3 alive, right? The 3/2 does nothing. So let's exile the Bleed Dry. I think there's still no attacks that I want to make. Okay. I'll exile your Rending Flame then? Oh, no, your Desperate Farmer is better. Because I don't have any more scavengers, and I don't want them to scavenge. Although, Blood Fountain, I could bring back mine, but I won't. Alright, it's 3 for 1. Good deal. Let's get rid of this excess land. Or, hang on, should I play this first? I have just enough mana to do that. And also pay for the extra draw, so I guess I will. Might as well gain the extra life while I'm here. Cool, but I'm not going to play it. I don't think I need to attack with the 2/3. Yeah, like why, right? They would just trade with the 3/2, so no attacks. Nice. Okay, I don't have anything to do with Innocent. Oh yeah, I do. I can just play this. Oh, or I can abrade it. Sure. I guess I won't, though. I just want to develop this and the Blood Fountain. You can hit me for 3, I don't really care. I'm getting back my good creatures. I decline. You may transform at your leisure. Still 20 cards in deck. Just thinking about, like, am I going to have enough mana? Right now, if I draw Dreadfeast Demon, I can't play it, which is a little bit embarrassing, but I definitely, anytime I draw a land, I want to throw it away to, like, draw 2 other cards. I could even dump the Fleeting Spirit. Like, what does it do? Actually, it gets damage in pretty efficiently, right? Well, I don't actually want to exile any of this. I think my 2/2 sucks, and you can have it. Kind of surprised you sacked a creature for that. Do I want to tap? I guess it's fine. Okay. 1, 2. Catilda's a 3/3 flying lifelink. But if I play it right now, I can't draw a card and also tap their flyer. So I think I won't. Let's just get another spirit out there. Yeah. Oh, I guess I should draw the card. No, I can't draw the card first. I have to wait till end of turn, of course. And there are 3 things I'd be willing to exile in here. So it does actually threaten to get first strike. Not this turn, because I won't have the mana, but in future. Yeah, I guess that's how you should pay, sure. Okay, that does nothing at all. Fine. I thought you might actually want to blood that away, but if you were planning to concede, sure. Play it to make progress on your red card daily. So far, so good. Neither game felt at all close, I think. I don't remember the first game anymore. It was so long ago. But this game was under control, like, from the very beginning. I can't play this. If I draw a swamp, it's pretty good. Not insane, but good. But I don't, like, have anything? How confident am I that I'll draw a swamp in the next 3 turns? Not very. Okay, this is not my favorite hand, but it has some early action. If I put this on the bottom, I'm never getting it back. Is that what I want? Like, can I make it to 7 mana if I put this guy away? I guess. I don't know. That's too greedy. We have other win conditions. See you later. Now I just need any land within the next, like, 3 turns, and I'm pretty happy. A swamp would be best, of course. But I'm not tied to specifically a swamp like I was before. Great. I think I just run this out, right? Like, if they have some way to kill it, that's sad, but should I run the Purifier out instead? It does okay against this, but not that great. And I want this to grow large. After, so at the beginning of your upkeep, it gets a Judgment counter. And if it has 3, it can attack. Also, I can bring it back someday. That's nice. Unless they bleed it dry, which they don't seem to be doing. What could they have? Okay, nothing. Great. It's a lot of planes. But we're close to 7 already, so I guess that's something. If I wanted to play this to just, like, end the game. They keep staring at it. Like, are they thinking of ways to kill it, or do they just want to make sure they know what it does when it has 3 counters? Looks like they want to kill it. Okay, bleed dry. Oh well. Means I can't get it back. I obviously want to play this. I guess I just have to wait for the blood token, because if I use it now, I won't have the mana to pay for the life gain bonus unless I were to discard the... yeah, we're just not going to. Am I going to tap any of their stuff? Probably. But not on my turn. Well, I could, actually. I could attack with the 2/3 and tap... No, that doesn't make any sense because I wouldn't have the mana. Well, I could play the plains. Hang on. What if I did that? I attack with the 2/3. I tap down, let's say, this. They can't kill me. Yeah, this actually makes sense, I think. Because this is the one they might want to block with anyway. So I tap it down, I have 1 mana left, play this, and then draw a card. Sure. Ooh. What did they think I was going to do? Why not block with the 1/3? Piercing Light, maybe? I guess it could have happened. I should have, though, put down the second planes first so that they would be afraid of 2 mana combat tricks as well as 1. You really better play another creature, yeah. Okay. The Bleed Dry was very good, obviously. I hate transforming this. Okay, we've got a game here. I don't want that, so let's get rid of it. Great draw, and I have enough mana to gain life if I play it. It's just a 1/1 flying lifelink, I guess? No, 2/2. It's a 2/2. So I guess I'm not tapping any of their things, but that's fine because I have good blockers. So they have a life value engine, I have a card value engine, but I've also got Catilda, which cancels this out, I guess, actually. Yeah. A flying lifelinker is way better than this, now that I look at it. Wait, you want to do that on my turn? Shouldn't you have done it on yours? You don't get the token back this way. Huh. Did they make a mistake, or did they have some situation they thought might arise where they would want the mana? I'm choosing to believe the latter. Parasitic Grasp, maybe? There's lots of ways they could kill this. Imprisonment. Sure. I could kill it with Fierce Retribution to get it back. I don't think that's a good idea. Is it? It costs so much tempo. Actually, maybe it doesn't. Because I could exile it in reaction to them choosing to exile it. Problem is I don't know when they're going to want to do that. I hate that. I don't even actually have a way to gain life at the moment, so getting Catilda back would, you know, as an enchantment would be okay, but not incredible. What's the plan here? I don't like this thing. Because they're going to want to put it on like their 3/3 or something. I can tap it down and stop it from killing itself. Am I really just going to play a naked bat here? With no way to gain life? Maybe not. I guess I just let them kill this thing, and then when it, whatever enchants attacks, I Fierce Retribution it. I don't think I'm playing the Naked Bat. And I'm not playing the Swamp either. There are cards that I would want double black for, but I don't have them right now, and I might draw like a blood token that I want to discard this with. Or indeed, maybe Fleeting Spirit wants to discard this. I don't know. Okay, they're getting rid of Catilda straight away. Fine. Are they going to choose to throw away the Twin Blade Geist? Or something else? No. Let's tap something down, obviously. I don't know what. Does it really matter? The 3/3. Okay. This isn't bad. Still nothing to bring back with the bat. And I can't give this first strike. I could tap down their 1/1 and swing, but I still... yeah, there's just like no good attacks, right? What if I attacked with the 2/3? Is there some way I could make that work? Not really. They could triple block it. Even if I tap down another thing. Okay, so no attacks then. I mean, now I have mana. Last turn I didn't have the mana to play a Naked Bat. Maybe I did if I had played this Swamp. But like, I think I need to start getting damage in. And this game, it doesn't look like the bat's going to get value for a while. I'm just going to play it. Start getting 2 damage a turn, hopefully. I think developing these two was, or whatever I developed last turn was fine. But now that it was these two, right? It must be, because it's chronological. But now that I have nothing else to do with the mana, I think playing the bat is pretty useful. I wonder if it was right to do that, or if you should have just spent 6 mana on the life on this guy. Maybe you're going to play a land and then use him? Okay. Fine. I could kill this thing, actually. It's like a flyer right now. All right, nothing I can do about that, I think. All right. Yep. But it means they're not activating this guy. There's no way I can gain 2 more life this turn, right? No, not without attacking, which I can't do. Yeah, We're just gonna kill this. No more blood, no more life. Oh, it only costs 5. I thought it cost 6. I thought they couldn't do it this turn. But still, I want to kill it, obviously. The fact that they can do that doesn't change my decision. Wait, what? How did I gain life this turn? Oh, this guy! Oh! Blunder! Ha, I don't have anything. Take that. I could have drawn a card with this. Yeah, so I could throw away any creature I own for a card, I guess. But that's not my idea of a good time. Dreadfeast Demon's on the bottom, right? Yeah, that's too bad. That's the card I would like to draw most right now. I don't have any way to shuffle, so he's going to stay there. This guy, I'm not sure. Like, maybe I was wrong. This one? Okay. Like, he hasn't been that important. And a Dreadfeast Demon would have been very important. At least I'm pretty sure it hasn't. So, do I attack with anything? Throw away the Vampire Hunter for a card, maybe? I could attack with 3 creatures to flip this as well, I guess. No, they wouldn't let 3 die. They can't kill 3, really. Graveyard does have 3 things. So this could attack as well. Yeah, I think let's get in for a little damage this way, right? I think that's probably enough. And if they block anything, well, at least I get a card. And if they don't, I get some face damage. I hate that I'm having to exile the bat, but it's not the end of the world. I wonder if I could have exiled something, like their first striker maybe? Or tapped something first? That might have been a good idea. I wasn't really sure how I wanted them to block, but I guess not like this. Good. I mean, they want to attach the Twinblade Geist to like a 3/4 menace pretty badly, I guess. I'm not sure how great an idea this plan was. They do have a 3rd mana, so they can do it. They're not going to. At least not yet. Cemetery Desecrator would be a great top deck. This isn't bad either. Problem is I need to gain one more life to flip this, and they can't even... They can't kill my stuff unless I attack with the 2/2, which I don't want to do. Maybe I should have waited on that until I had another way to gain blood. And then discard twice? I don't know. "17 cards in deck to opponent's 18. We've been drawing equally. The Beguiler really does a good job against this, right? Anything they attach this to, if it's important, I just tap it down. And if not, I can keep tapping down their 3/4 menace. Ooh, uh-oh. I guess they want back this guy? That's a little scary. Indeed, okay. And you will gain a blood token, and then you can sack 2 blood tokens to transform him next turn. Pretty good. A Braid would be nice, except that I don't have a land to cast it with. Oh, no. Okay. A little spooky. I don't know. I have a lot of life. I don't think I'm in that much danger from this thing. Hate this. I'm not playing any of these. I hope to blood them all away somehow. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't have that much blood generation left in the deck. Maybe I should be playing them. Should have taken a screenshot of the deck, I guess. Or installed the deck tracker. Yeah. I need some fairly good stuff to happen to me this game. Because they're starting to have a bit too much. Like evasive damage. Right. This gets over the top, this flies over me. This can oh yeah. Well that's whatever, I think. We had kind of a clump of lands here. 11, 12 drawn, 13. I don't know. Opponents had some pretty good removal though. They managed to exile both of my like powerful Spirit Disturb cards. I exiled one by bottoming it in the mulligan phase. And I don't think Cemetery Desecrator is enough. I think we're toast. I think I tapped down the 2/2? The 3/4 is whatever. But this guy training would be a problem. Even just attacking is a problem. Okay, bleed dry is something. Do I use it on their 3/3? Their flyer? I think I can keep tapping this down, even with this thing. I don't see how that stops me. So I think killing the 3/3 is the way to go. But I'm obviously in big trouble. Yeah, that hurts as well. Even if I lose another creature, this won't trigger because it's the opponent's turn, not mine. And even if it did, I don't think it would matter. What the hell? 9, 12, 13, 14? Yeah. I don't think anything wins. Dreadfeast Demon would have a shot. In fact, I think it would be a pretty good candidate. But I can't draw it. I think we can resign, right? Like, what could happen that would be good for me? They blew up all my win conditions. Yeah, well done. And then they got a wide board, and I couldn't keep up. They also blew up the win condition of, like, drawing extra cards with Markout Purifier. Don't I have, like, 2 of those? I didn't draw the second one of it, like, right? My deck is just a little short on removal. It's kind of amazing I didn't draw the Heirlooms or the Abrade that game. Opponent never found out I'm splashing red. Or the Mountain, for that matter. Not that I was dying to draw them at that point. Yeah. Alright, well, you know, can't win them all. We can win 2/3 of them so far. It's going to be a long video. Since I don't think it's possible to win a game quickly. And I do fairly well at not losing quickly either. I don't know, the mulligan might be like why I lost that game, by the way. On the draw, I'll keep this. I have a 2-drop, and like a swamp in the next several turns is somewhat likely. Or even like, there you go. A plains and an heirloom would also have been reasonable, but this is great now. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, assuming I can draw enough lands. Did I not play a land? No, I did. That was turn 2. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Although it doesn't matter right now, because it was going to kill me anyway. I'm trading these if you attack. No, I'm not. Am I? Because I kind of want this to be able to gain life with this thing. I'm not trading. You can do 2 damage. Because the Gluttonous Guest can kind of cancel this thing out indefinitely. But she can't do that with the Scorpion. So I want this alive to trade with the Scorpion. If they attack with it, which they probably will not. I don't know. Maybe this is dumb. Like, if they attack with the 2/2 again, am I blocking here? I guess I am. Maybe, but I want to get this out first so I can gain life when I trade. In case they combat trick this. Ugh. Red-green has plenty of combat tricks. Yeah. So let's see what happens here. Oh. Okay. I would have liked to get some life out of that, but you can't always get what you want. I hate this thing. Do I play the Purifier? Because the dream would be... I guess even if I did, I couldn't... I wouldn't have 6 mana to play this and then also draw a card. So I guess we just curve out, get a good creature down. They can make tokens. And that's a problem, but they're only 2/2 tokens until nighttime, and then it's a big problem. Why? You have massive might? Oh no. Okay, I mean, I don't think it was wrong to block there. It didn't work out, obviously. But I think it was sort of like fine for them to attack even if they didn't have a combat trick, I think. Because like trading for this would have been okay. I don't know. I guess the fact that I have this in hand maybe means I should work harder to keep the 1/4? Maybe. And also try not to let creatures die because of this guy. Yeah. Okay, that was probably wrong. But I do have a Blood Fountain at least. Yeah, I mean, I can play Blood Fountain and... or blow up the Blood Fountain and get a Fleeting Spirit. I think I want 6 mana, that's fine. You know, you want the Blood Fountain to be picking up, like, Dreadfeast Demons or something, but that's not what I have right now. And it is important to keep up the tempo so that I don't get run over by all these 2/2s that are going to appear soon. Also, I needed to cast a spell, but of course this is a spell I could have cast. I don't want it to be night. I don't know, do I? Maybe I don't mind. I'll be pretty disappointed if they have a combat trick here, and I block. Could block like this and this, maybe? I guess that's fine. We'll see what they're up to. Their hand's not empty, right? There's a card there? Yeah. Okay. I don't know how good a trade that was for you. Great. Love to see a land, because it's a card I don't want. Which means I can turn it into a card I do want. Nighttime is spooky time. 5/5 trample I hate a lot. I mean, is a 2/5 good right now? I guess it's really good. Oh my god, I forgot they have a 7/6 now. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, I have to play this and not draw the card. I guess run out of swamp. Dreadfeast Demon still looks good, if I can get it. I wonder if I should have saved this so that I can double spell in the future? But I might be able to do that anyway with this blood token, right? Not sure about attacking with the 3/2s. Seems very bad. Oh no, they get to draw a card. Oh my god. Oh, help! I'm being run over. Call the traffic police. Oh. These two cards are so good together. Cemetery Desecrator would be... It would do 3. Is that enough? Ah, I could do 4. That is also not enough. I could kill that, I guess. Oh, it's daytime now. That's something. Okay. Just means they get more tokens. There's the demon. Okay, we have to play this land. Okay, they're threatening to win pretty fast, but so am I. Bleed Dry is good. Okay. What do we kill here? This, right? I can spend 7 mana double spelling so that it is not night tomorrow. Okay, that ought to do it, right? Tap down the 5/4. I mean, I could actually just block, but I'd rather tap the 5/4 down. Ooh, that's not enough, though. Good game. Yeah, as you can see, Dreadfeast Demon is insane. $12 damage the turn after you play it, as well as like a bunch of huge blockers. And after that, like, you just have lethal. As long as you have some creatures on the board. It's obviously pretty bad otherwise. No, I mean, it's still a 6/6 flyer. But, like, it loses a lot of its value if you can't turn anything else into more creatures. Two lands, huh? I'm on the draw. I think, and I have some 2-drops. I think I'll keep it. I also have a win condition eventually. A little bit slow to get to. Okay, still looking for black. It's not a vampire when it transforms. Yeah, okay. I don't know, just get this out. That's the one that most wants to die, in case they, like, try trading, although they won't, because they have a way to transform it already. Still looking for a swamp. Anytime I could pick up a swamp, I'd be a happy man. Nailed it. Although, just at the moment... What I really want is just a 2/2, right? So that if they attack, I can double block and they trade their 3/3 for my 2/2. Oh, they only had 2 lands, by the way. I didn't notice that. They discarded a point of discussion, still didn't pick up a 3rd land. I guess if you bolt me, I'm pretty sad about this, but... I don't know. You should bolt the other one. This one. Okay, with a braid, it doesn't matter. We're just going to destroy that when it attacks. Still want a 5th land. By the way, I do have 2 creatures in there. I could pick them back up with a Blood Fountain at some point. Might be better than just playing this. Use my mana more efficiently. Also doesn't show them what's in my hand. They already know I have this play available. You know, actually though, the Blood Fountain would be way better used on Dreadfeast Demon in case they can remove it somehow, right? Let's just run this out. They're still on 2 mana. Must be a bad time to be alive. I could even discard the Dreadfeast Demon and then pick it back up with Blood Fountain if I wanted to draw more mana more quickly. Opponent's just stuck on 2 mana. Okay. I don't think I should discard the Dreadfeast Demon. Too many bad things could happen. Do I want to do this? No. I just want to draw a card. Concede anytime. Oh, I should have played this. To get more damage in? I don't know. I like having it in the graveyard. I don't know. I probably should have played it. But killing them quickly doesn't really matter. Tough draw for sure. Like, they've discarded stuff, hunting for lands and couldn't get them. This doesn't work. Who put this in the deck? The thing is, I have lethal if I just play this, right? I guess I should do that. I should have done it last turn. They're not even going to get to see the Dreadfeast Demon unless they have some removal here. Looks like they don't. Okay, fine. You know, opponent doesn't do anything. We've got the punish for that, which is, like, curving out kind of okay. And also drawing cards is good. We did both of those things. I just need a third land. I think that's fine. You know, 12% to miss. A third land in 3 turns. And in some of those draws, I'm hitting an early 2-drop, which would be nice. But as soon as I can play this Heirloom, I'm in great shape. Nailed it. Although I might maybe play the Ancestor first? It depends. I don't know if I need these Heirlooms just yet. Do they want to gain life or do damage? We'll see what kind of deck this is. I'm guessing gain life. Nope. You would think black-white is more about grinding out and making the game go long, but these guys want it to be short. Fair enough. The Wedding Invitation also suggests a sort of long game plan, right? You draw, pay 2 mana to draw a card is not something an aggressive deck would run. It does have lifelink, which also suggests control, but it also has unblockable, which suggests aggro. I don't know. Yeah, equip it. Go for it. Okay, well, so we're going to run out of 2-3 here. I don't know which one. Probably this one? I don't know. If by some chance it becomes convenient to attack with this, I could play Heirloom plus draw. I don't know. This is probably just going to eat some removal, and so I should have played this instead. But I do want to play a creature that they will remove, because I don't want to just let them keep attacking with this and developing more pressure by playing an heirloom. Okay. You can flip that. Good work. I assume you will. I guess it doesn't matter what order you do this in. I would have used this first, but no, I guess it's better the way you did it, because then there's fewer lands to draw with your blood token. Okay, yeah, good play. You should use the blood token, though. No. It's very curious. I guess, I mean, I could attack with this. If they double block, then I bleed dry one of their things and the other dies. If they don't double block, I can play this and draw a card. They didn't even tap this. I guess they were planning to double block, but now that I'm calling their bluff, they're a little worried about it. No blocks. Okay. Weird line. I guess so they don't know I'm going to draw a card. It's a big well, no, of course they do. I had 4 mana. They didn't know I was planning to spend 3 of it on something. And it turns out that that thing is giving me enough mana to keep drawing. But they assumed I would just like pay 2 of this mana to draw. I'm surprised they didn't try the double block. I'm also really, really surprised they didn't transform their 2/1. Maybe they don't have anything they want to discard. Maybe their hand is all spells. That must be what happened. I think it might still be right to transform, even if it means discarding a spell, but maybe not. Maybe they don't care about letting me attack because it means they get to attack and get a blood token? No? Oh, they're moving the knife. Okay. Interesting. Don't yet know what's up. What direction this game is going in. I could play Catilda and Kindly Ancestor. That's probably a pretty good play. Yeah, they're finally giving in and discarding a creature. Picked up the land they wanted. And transformed this guy. So what could I do instead? I could attack and draw a card, in which case I would only have 4 of my 6 mana. And eating the Griftwing Cavalry is fine for that, right? Since they did me the favor of discarding a creature. In that case, I don't have to attack with the 2/3, but I'm not going to block with it, so I may as well attack and get the life. I guess Fierce Retribution would be embarrassing. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't need to attack this turn. Okay, but I got away with it? Question mark? Okay. Phew. I don't know if I should be playing scared of Fierce Retribution. Attacking with a 2-power lifelinker is a very big achievement. Right, it swings 4 life. I think it's worth taking a chance, but I'm not sure. Since I was gaining life this turn anyway, and could therefore draw a card, the value is less than if this were my only way to gain life. Six mana, 7 mana. I could have 8 if I spent 3 of it on this. I trade. That thing is scary enough for me. Obviously, right? Why? Not trading would be obviously insane. Letting them get in for 5, 6 over and over. Oh, very good. Well done. Nice. Okay. Hey, I hate you, by the way. So, what do we do about this? I could play Catilda and a Spirit, which would be something. I could attack and draw. That leaves me with 5 mana, with which Catilda and Spirit? Still seems okay. And if they try to double block, which I doubt they will, then I have Bleed Dry for that. Okay, so I have 7 mana. Catilda, Spirit, draw. That seems good, right? What's in my graveyard? 1 creature. So this is not getting first strike anytime soon. But it's still a perfectly good trade for their 3/3. And next turn I can play another creature, or another spirit, so this becomes a 3/3, and then their bat is not any good against it. Unless they equip the bat? That might be an interesting kind of foresight. I could still bleed it dry, so that's fine. Discarding another creature for more land. So they want something for 6 mana, huh? Or they just really wanted to be able to Geist this up, I guess. Okay. Sure, you can get in for 6, I don't mind. It's not a vampire, so I can't use Catilda's protection from vampires. But you can get in for 6 and I'll... Oh, 8? That's fine too. I don't mind 8 damage. It's only this once. I can just auto pass, right? This thing is not gonna... They do get 2 blood tokens, which is pretty cool. So if I'm spending 7 mana, I'm not drawing a card. And if I try to play this, and a land, can I afford it? 3, 7, 10. I have 7, I could have 9, so no. But I guess I will play, like, I don't know, a mountain. Sure. My worst land. Two cards in my graveyard. We're getting there. On the Fleeting Spirit, that is. I think I will trade if they attack, though. I don't have any obvious route to getting more things in my graveyard. This way I can stop the damage. Ah, no! Cancel. I wanted blockers. And if they try to, like, combat trick me, I can flicker this or something. Okay. Not sure about that attack. What do they have for 6 mana? Something big, right? Oh, maybe they just needed to transform their 2-1. Maybe they don't have some big 6 mana play that made them discard a creature for a land. Maybe they just had a hand of only creatures and really wanted to discard something. That seems weird. Maybe Cemetery Desecrator's coming up? Ooh. Oh, it does transform. Okay, losing that spirit did hurt me on this, I guess. If I spend 3 mana on that, I can still draw a card. I could even be super careful and hold back the Catilda and this guy in case of I don't know, in case of Fierce Retribution. They can just pay 6, right? So let's just get in as much damage as I can. Oh, I should have played this first. Play it first. I missed a damage there and a life. Spirit, right? On the other hand, playing it later makes it less likely that they'll use, like, Bleed Dry on this, I guess? Because they might use it on Catilda pre-combat or during combat instead? I don't know. That could be important. I think we're crushing this game. Whatever they have for 6 mana could be really... I don't know. Maybe they have a Dreadfeast Demon in hand and they're just looking for the 7th mana. Path of Peril. Destroy everything, but not exile. Okay, you better win pretty fast, bucko. And I'll run out of creature as well. Maybe it would have been more important to exile stuff from their graveyard, but there's no way to bring this back, I think, so... I mean, I could make this a 2/5 and in protection from vampire? No. Yeah. Give it protection from vampires. Oh, that's an enchantment. It would be a 3/6 with protection from him? Okay, I mean, this is actually kind of fun. Let's do it. Boo. Oh, it flies. I forgot about that part. That's cool, too. Oh, I have blood tokens? Where did these come from? I guess I just played the Gluttonous Guest, didn't I? Okay. I don't need to use one right now. I want to keep the mana open for, like, exiling something from their graveyard in case they try to bring it back somehow. Boo! Well, if I want the blood from it, I have to take it now. And there's nothing I'm going to need to exile from the graveyard at the moment, so sure. But good news, this means we're going to get to kill them with the Sinner's Judgment instead. Such great value. But I can exile the Grisly Ritual to kill this. So that's fine. I don't think there's much in this set that can interact with that. No one runs Disenchant, right? Oh, this would have... If they ran one of these, they could take some counters away from this thing, I guess. Make it last a little bit longer before they die. I don't know why. Who knows? It's a mystery. They have to kill me next turn or else deal with this thing somehow. Probably should have played the bat in case I draw a Dreadfeast Demon, but I can still play them both next turn. I have so much mana. Sure. Dig through all that blood, swim through a pool of it for all I care. I mean, I will care if they draw a win somehow, but I don't think that's super likely. Sorry, I should hit resolve. I was looking away. They're on 7 mana, and I'm on 6, 8, 9, 11. I don't really need all 11 of it, but it's been good enough, I guess. I just like don't have enough blood to get rid of it all, basically. So I'm like, sure, may as well play it. One more time? One more dig? See if there's a 3 mana win the game card in there? Knife this up and... okay, sure. Oh, come on! You couldn't let it go off? It's fine. I don't mind. It just looks the same as them conceding, but it would be in response to my effect. Yeah. Played numerous extremely gross cards that game. That's what this is, you know. That's what draft is all about. Try in this format anyway, is try to draft some of the extremely gross cards and then try to play them. Metal Mike. This is fine. I have 2 drops. I have Catilda and I have removal. Yeah, sign me up. No, I was just trying to alt tab. I didn't want to see my empty friends list again. I'm not going to need double black anytime soon. What is this? Red-green wedding invitation. A little bit unusual. I guess we play out the Disturbed Spirit so that Catilda will be stronger. Usually, this is the one I'd like to play out earlier, in case they have like a 3-3 or a 3-2 or something, or 2-3. I don't know. But I think I'm probably wrong about that most of the time. It's probably better to play out the thing that has Disturb. Yeah, swing out, play Catilda, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they could kill Catilda. Maybe I just play out a 3-2? A 3-1, rather? I don't know how scared I should play. I think I should play fairly scared. They're holding mana open. They could easily kill something. I don't want them to, like, bolt my Catilda and exile it. I want Catilda to at least be big enough to survive that. And I like, have the board right now. I don't have to pour the pressure on. I can wait to make sure I get value from Catilda. Ooh. Okay, well, I can bleed that dry. That's fine, actually. Well, I need another swamp to do that, I guess. This is pretty scary, though. This can do a lot. Maybe it's time to start pouring the pressure on, then. They can just empty their hand so fast, and then refill as well. Okay. Surely no blocks here. But they won't be attacking, so Fierce Retribution does nothing. It's just a question of, do I play the Catilda or just develop kind of a crummy creature? I think I play the Catilda. It's a 3-3 now, which is good enough to survive Bolt. And any other kill spell, I can eventually get it back with Fierce Retribution. Sorry. Vampire Bat. Courier Bat. And I do want to be doing more damage, because this is a big threat. They can just play, like, any creature card from their hand on the battlefield, like, multiple times, right? Play a 6-mana wolf, untapping, play another big old wolf, yeah. And then it becomes night, and they just draw refill. It's disgusting. I have, like, 2 turns, I think. Yeah, I have to, like, kill them immediately. And I don't think I'm doing it. Well, I have Fierce Retribution, I guess. Okay, I needed a land. Well, I don't know. Would a land be so good? I can chump for a little while, but then Catilda gets weaker, of course. I guess I just play a bat as well? And say, you know, if you can remove Catilda and do all this, I guess I just lose? Or, we talked a little about Fierce Retribution. Is that actually better here to, like, kill the 6-4? Or the 4-4? Or this 4-4? I don't think they're attacking with this one. These they very well might. Because then they don't have as much threat, but yeah, maybe that is good. if I play a bat, I have a 2-turn clock on them. But they also have a 2-turn clock on me, which starts sooner. If I wait and play Fierce Retribution, their clock is like 3 turns and mine is unclear? I think that's better. Let's Fierce Retribution the 6-4. That should buy me time for the lifelinker to get in if they don't have any removal. Or the flyer, I guess I should say. That's its more important attribute at the moment. Oh, do I get to see what they're drawing as well? Yeah. They get to tutor for a creature, practically. I guess I can use this guy to block very effectively, now that I look at it. I can just keep flickering him because my hand is full of junk I can't play. So maybe I kill a 4/4 instead. Ooh, I can kill this. Is that what I want? Because the 6/4, all it does is attack, and I can block that with my spirit. The 4/4, both 4/4s do more than that. I think this one is too slow, so I think if anything is going to kill me, it's going to be this. I'm going to kill the Raconteur. Yeah, and I play the bat next turn. And if in the next 2 turns I've drawn a land, this will be lethal-ish. Are you crazy? This one? It means I attack less, but they made it day? Is that good? This is only attacking for 2 now, right? But I have Bleed Dry on their Piper now. If I wanted. Or on this. To get in for another 2 damage. I'm in for 4. I think it would be better to play the bat than to do that. I think they're just going to flood out a bunch of creatures and make it night again. But they might not have that many creatures. Okay. It doesn't come back tapped, so it can still block. Not sure what to do. Bleeding the Stride, getting a little damage doesn't seem very good. Okay, let's not do that, which means we're not attacking with that, which means I can play the pre-combat. I can do combat now. Yeah. We only get 2. But I get to bring back a creature with the bat. For what little that's worth. I mean, I'm not going to get to play either of them, really. So I guess just bring this back, which, if the game goes long, might do something. Yeah, I think we're in good shape here if they can't kill the Catilda. Whoa. Okay. It's a little bit slow, but if they have a land, it works, I guess. Oh, right. They can just play it with this. If they attack, I'm letting in the 4/4 rather than using this. By the way, bringing a card back with the bat, like, even though I'm never going to play it, it's still good because it's fuel for this guy. To let me block more damage. I think I don't care about that damage. Like, there's a little something to be said for losing this guy. So that I could play him on Catilda, and she would be a 5/5. But I couldn't also play this, so it doesn't really speed up my clock at all, I think. They don't have any vampires, so they can't gain lifelink with this stuff. Maybe I should have blocked, because they can make something unblockable next turn, and they might get in a lot of damage somehow with this guy. I don't know. That is a spirit and a half, huh? It would let me get in for 6 in the air and also develop an insane creature. And then whenever I play this, it's just lethal. There's no way red-green is running much life gain. Okay, I think we turned this one around. I don't know, it wasn't like I wasn't ever really in the toilet or anything, but when this thing got down a million very powerful creatures, I was scared. The fact that they voluntarily turned it back to day on their own turn in a futile attempt to kill my 3/1 made a huge difference. Concede? Okay. Didn't even need my bleed dry. Are we at 6 or 5? I've lost track. 6. Okay. Chance for a third 7-1 in a row? Not just 7 wins, but specifically 7-1. This is fine. I have a 2-drop, an heirloom, and then this, even if I don't draw another planes. That's going to get in some damage, but only twice, I guess? And they probably won't actually pump it, but they obviously threaten to, so I can't block. Then they don't pump it, and then they play like a 2-drop or something. That's what their ideal turn looks like. But if they don't have any 2-drops, then they'll get in 3 damage instead. Or Bolt? What are you looking at my thing for? Get out of here, you weirdo. Stop looking at my thing. Okay, a break. Should have done that pre-combat so that I wouldn't block. But no, okay. If I block, you would have buffed this and not had to spend a braid. Sure. That makes sense. I could get down to the Gluttonous Guest instead of an Heirloom. I don't think it's... Yeah, I don't need to block the damage. Getting this guy down is great. Because just as soon as you can start putting counters on him, you know, the sooner the better, right? And red-green has trouble coming up with 4 damage. I think. Wolf Strike maybe, but that doesn't work unless I block, which would be dangerous. Whoa! Okay, no blocks. They could have massive might. That's the only thing that explains this crazy attack. Oh, this has... this is still... I thought they only had 1 mana, but they had 2. Okay. It's a good thing I accidentally made the right play. Actually, this card sucks. I should have played a 2/3. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm going to Fierce Retribution when they attack. I hate doing it on a 1-drop, but I don't have any other ways to deal with that right now. And I don't want them to keep doing 4 damage to me. Okay. Attack with both, maybe? To trigger it? I don't think that's very good, because the 2/3 just gets demolished. Although, I don't know, they would have mana from this. They could buff it once? Am I missing something? They can buff this only once. Huh. Do I block the 2/1? They can obviously kill me by using this to buff. So I guess no, right? But if they were going to try to buff this somehow... Yeah, I guess whichever one they buff, I can Retribution, and then the other one gets killed normally? I think this is okay. Let's see what the plan is here. This resolves? This was a bad idea, actually. Because they have enough mana left that they could just abrade. It doesn't have to be a combat trick. I think I'm throwing away my 1/4 now. But okay, it saved me a little damage. I will not allow this to hit my flyer. I think, right? I don't know. This seems stupid. Like, what is happening? I'm so afraid they're going to kill this that I'm making, like, crazy plays just in case they have some specific card that they might not have. I should have just not blocked. I should have, I don't know. But letting in 4 damage is a problem of its own. I can't play both of these, but I can play a 2-2 and a 2-3, which I guess is all right. Double blocking their wolf, maybe? Or actually the suitor would maybe be better? Not sure. I feel like I should be winning this game, but I'm like afraid of ghosts. Shadows. I might actually be winning, but not as much as I should be. They attack with both, surely. No, just one. Okay, both. I guess. Let's see what the plan is. Now they abrade. I'm sure they have a braid or bolt or something. Because they were planning to kill the 4-4 with it. But I can't just let them run all over me. Really? Okay, so they're playing a pretty big creature, I guess. Alright, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Is a 2-3 good at blocking? Not especially. I can play the lifelinker. I'm just trying to see if there's a way I could like get draw from when I play this, right? If I play this and then draw a land, and then next turn I can play this and draw a card. I can also attack with this and lose it and play this turn. That might actually be good, because then I think that's fine. Let's do that. Throw away the 2-3. Should have played it in the other order, actually. So that I'm threatening... But I don't know. I still have 2 mana open. Okay, they're just going to let me do it. Great. A braid is nice. I block nothing. You will never make me block. Land would be my favorite top deck for sure. Okay. That means I don't necessarily have to swing with the 2-3 now in order to draw a card. I could if I wanted to put the lifelink up here, though. I think that's just too, like, ambitious. I don't know. I guess I could have... Well... Is it... Should I be drawing a card right now? Or should I be saving mana for a braid? No, I have a Death Toucher. Just keep drawing. And I can trade my spirit, my benevolent ancestor, for a 3/2 token. Gaining more life and getting the opportunity to put the lifelink up here if I want. I think you should attack with, like, everything, except maybe not the 5/5. Ooh, I don't like them looking at that. But, like, even if they kill it, I think I can hold on long enough to enchant them and have it kill them in 3 turns. Like, I have the mana for it. I have lifelinkers and death touchers. I don't think they can get by fast enough. If they exile it, that would be sad, but how are they going to do that? I still think we're in good shape. Okay, Lacerate Flesh. Fine. I don't need these anymore. I don't need lifelink, I don't need card draw. I just need to play this. And have you not kill me in the meantime. Oh, this player, please. Enchanted player loses the game, yeah. I assume it would warn me if I pointed at the wrong one, but just in case. There's no enchantment destruction in red or green. So they really do have to kill me in a couple turns. I'll let that in once. I'm planning to abrade it later. But I need to save my Death Toucher for their 5/5. Okay, that's some damage. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. I have 4 mana. So I could play this and still have a Braid available. It's not amazing to play this, but it's better. Oh, it turns it... No, it's already going to be day. Hang on. Maybe it's better to just draw a card. Because I don't think I'm blocking with my 2/3 anyway. I might. If they like attack with this, maybe. No. Yeah, let's just get that out there. I'm not going to have many more turns before the game is over anyway, so it doesn't really matter to save that value up for something else later. Just like play the card while you can get something out of it. Okay, that card does absolutely nothing. So, Death Toucher here, no. Death Toucher here is fine. And trade with that. I don't mind double trading at all. Alright, you have to kill me next turn. This turn. Or kill this, I guess. Neither of which seems at all possible. I don't think there's any card in a red-green deck that can do this. And if they top deck a Plains or something, well, then they won't have top deck Disenchant as well. So, okay, good game. Another 7-1. Mysterious. How does he keep doing it? Fans are desperate to know. Just draft like 4 insane rares. How hard could it be? Is 4 the number of insane rares that I had? Catilda, Faithbound Judge, that's 2. And then these 2. And each of them won at least one game, I think. Yeah. You know, I'm not sure the deck was built perfectly. The Blood Fountain, for example, did not get nearly as much value as I'd wanted. There was, you know, a couple games where it drew back a couple of weakish creatures, and that was fine. But it never, like, got me back the Dreadfeast Demon after they killed it or something. Every time I played one of these, they just lost the game. And the one game that I lost was because they exiled all my creatures, and I bottom decked another one. Okay, well, I mean, pretty cool. I'm happy the deck worked out. A little wild to play double Heirloom in a non-green 2-color deck. Well, 3. But, you know, it was important to play expensive cards. And it was, by the way, like, it felt like it maybe should have been an 18-land deck. Even with the 2 Heirlooms, I was starved for mana a lot of the time. Anyway, it's a fun one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.